always played tango music in Mr. McFall's chamber, right from the very beginning. Brian Sheila, the viola player, is an Argentine, and he introduced us to Piazzolla's music. So I remember the very first performances that we did at the Bongo Club. We were doing Adios Ninino and things like that, even back in the late 90s. So no, this is the culmination of 20 years of playing tango music. And I know it's a project that's been very dear to Robert's heart. He's wanted to do this for a long, long time.
It's been a very slow development because in 1995 the orchestra went to play in Buenos Aires. In the previous year, a friend of mine had played me Piazzolla's last album. Having lived in London all those years, I could have heard him live many times. I never heard him live. But then I bought it was an album called Revolucionario. Robert and I arranged pieces from that for piano quintet, and we gradually got to like the music and the style, and then over the years we met people like Cyril and Victor, who actually pointed out that there were certain ways of playing it that we didn't know anything about. So gradually we've learned more about it. So the early efforts we played like classical music, and it's all very nice, but it's not very tango.
It's part of the joys and the kind of pitfalls of being a freelance musician. You go from one idiom of music to another within a week or within a day even. So that's part of the process. It's been interesting, is getting inside this music over the last 10 days and hopefully finding out what's important in the music and being able to deliver that. So you can go, as a musician, you can go from playing classical music one day to playing jazz, to playing pop music, to playing tango. So it's all about being flexible, but being able to move into the next idiom as quickly as you can.
Brilliant, thank you very much indeed, thank you very much. There's lots of different nationalities, so we're speaking French or English or Spanish, depending on who's talking to whom. And people have very different histories, which I think is a really interesting thing. So you have effectively a classical string quartet, but then also Victor, who's a real tango maestro, and jazz players on the piano and on the guitar. So a really different, the real mix, which makes communication easier but also important, I think.
That's good.
That was a lovely thing.
Yeah.